Alright boys, welcome back to the Grand Cross video, and today what I'll do is talk about who to summon for after Assault Mode Meliodas. Now, I'm sure most of you have probably done your summons, which by the way, I said wait, because I did say we're probably going to get an update for a new banner soon, and it looks like it might be ReZero, so that's why I did skip him. I did 2 polls to see if I can guess him, but I didn't, so it's fine. But yes, Assault Mele, I'm sure most of you have done your summons now, and you're wondering who to summon for afterwards. Now, the thing is, this might be the last time I do this video, because, well, there's literally only three banners, but 2 banners that are summonable. The first one of them is like a free banner, so don't really count. And then as well, we do have confirmation of the ReZero collab coming possibly very, very soon on JP. So, yeah, let's just jump into it. So before we start, I gotta say, if you are new, definitely subscribe. We're doing Greco content every single day. And as well, if you can hit the like button too, it does let me know you enjoy these videos. So yeah, let's just jump in. Okay, so before we jump in, I gotta say one thing. It's very, very likely that the next 2 banners that come on Global are going to be buffed. Now, we saw here with this one here, when he buffed up it by adding different units in. Now, that being said, there's no other units they could add into the banner that wasn't originally on the original banner anyway. So, for example, the next banner is going to be Mark II Valente Eastern. There's no one they could add to it that will make it, you know, special, because they can't add Denzel or they can't add Lolly Merlin, of course, right? But that being said, there is one more unit release before we do get Mark II Valente Eastern. I believe it's on the 25th, where JP is going to get a character, and then we get Mark II Valente Eastern the 30th. So if they really want to, if they really want to catch up to JP and just, you know, they really want to push it, whatever comes out of 25th, which, by the way, might be ReZero, but if it isn't, let's say some other random ass character, there's a small possibility, but not really, that they do add the newest character on JP onto the Mark II Valente Easter banner. Just gonna point that out there. I don't believe they will, because, well, they've already data mined the characters, but just gonna throw that out there, because typically, you never know what Netmarble does. They kind of do some weird stuff. But it's very likely that the next banner is literally just going to be them 2. And the banner on JP wasn't the greatest, actually. It was actually kind of bad. And right now, considering what we've gotten, they definitely have to spice up quite a bit. And the weird thing, too, is, well, if you summoned, right, on this banner here, Sario has a 0.25 rate, and he's better too. So why would you summon for, you know, Mark II Valente Eastern when Mark II Valente is basically at the same rate at 0.25 on a worse banner, basically just full up with original characters? There's no actual point summoning that banner. I definitely recommend just rather summoning this banner right now, because you are going to get more value for like the concept characters. You may get a festival unit, that being Assault Mode Meliodas, plus Sario. It's probably better. I think we're all in agreement that Sario is definitely better than Mark II Valente. So what's the point? Eastern, unless you want to simp for her, I definitely don't recommend summoning just for her. She is, I believe, she's literally like the OC character. You can only really use OC characters with her for a passive to work. So what's the actual point? So the next banner on the 30th should be a skip for all of us, especially the one since it is right after Assault Mode Meliodas. So I definitely do recommend skipping that one. Now, the next one. Okay, so the next banner to come on JP is going to be Denzel. Now, Denzel is a 60 SSR free banner that you can't literally spend diamonds on, so we're not going to recount him. But let me just say one thing. If we do get ReZero on the 25th on JP, and then we don't get Denzel on the 6th, because, well, Denzel is the pre-anniversary lead up to Merlin, and Merlin, if I am correct, should come out on the 13th, which is a month after Assault Mode Meliodas. And if we don't get him on the 6th, that means it's almost confirmed that we are going to get ReZero on the 13th. But just because, well, he has to come before Merlin, and we are getting banners every 2 weeks. But if it is a pre-festival eve, that means we do get them in between the actual actual banner day, right? If that made sense, I'm pretty sure that made sense. So yeah, unless if we don't get him on the 6th, that means we are going to get ReZero on the 13th. But it's most likely that we are going to get, obviously, Lolly Merlin on the 13th, which is the next banner. And Merlin is a little bit of a grey area, because, well, she is very, very good. And I believe right now for the current guild boss, the new one, she is like a usable character. So if you want to get a high score for guild boss, you want to summon for her. But the thing is with her banner was awful. You can see on screen right now, 0.25 rate. Only 3 festival characters, that with King and also Elizabeth. They replaced they took out the one or Lost Fame Meliodas and replaced it with Denzel. This banner on JP was horrible, so it's very, very likely that they are going to buff it. And not even it's because, well, we had back-to-back-to-back festival units. Like, as soon as Assault Mode Meliodas, we're going to get Lolly Merlin. So, Netmarble must know we are broke right now. There's not a lot of damage to come, and they want people to summon for her. And I think most people already are under agreement that she's a skip, like how Festival King was. And you saw what they did with Festival King. They did buff the banner up, so I highly expect this banner to be buffed on Global. Now, what they could do, I'm not too sure. I hope they make it 0.25. That would be the best goal. Or they make it so well, they add in Lost Vein or the 1, because it's kind of muggy that they replaced the 1 and or Lost Vein with Denzel, who's a free character. And then the filler rate too is kind of bad. You have Saria, which is kind of like a saving grace, pun intended. But also as well, you do have the coin shop characters, the Sin ones, which I don't mind. There's some OST characters. I personally, I don't mind the banner, because a lot of the characters on that banner I do want. But it's a festival banner with Deldry and Depis. It's a little bit of a mug, so I do hope they get replaced with some other better units. So yeah, overall, this banner right now, as it is, it's a skip for most people. Not only that, Merlin, you kind of have to win her. This ultimate is so bad at 1-6. You want to get at least, like, 4 to 5-6, even 6-6 if you really want to whale her out and get her up there. But to be fair, Merlin, she does the job. You don't need to get a 6-6 because she does kill very, very fast, and these skills are quite broken. Personally, myself, I do have 2k diamonds on Global right now, which I'm planning to spend at least one rotation off. But if, like I did say, if we do get ReZero the week before on JP, then I may definitely consider not summoning, because, well, ReZero is definitely worth summoning more. But obviously, as time goes on, we are going to get more information about new characters that are coming very, very soon. We have Rue, or Roy, where his name is, and as well, we do have Demon Chandler and or Chandler coming very soon to Grand Cross, since he was kind of teased off in the new story chapter. Honestly, we don't really know what's coming on JP. It's gonna be a massive surprise, so stay tuned for content updates I'm gonna be covering on the channel. And yeah, let me know what you lot are doing. I think right now most people should probably skip everything until the next festival. To be fair, free to play should only really summon on festivals anyway. Even collabs, they should ideally probably skip, since they aren't really the best units. Yes, they are good and usable, but to be fair, you can't battle cosmetic with actual diamonds, and overall, you can't wait out too much on the banner. So ideally, if you are free to play, you should just be thinking about the next festival unit, which will probably be Demon Chandler, and that will probably end up making Assault Mode broken, unless Rem and Ram, they are demons and they do make him broken too. But overall, just save for next festival unit. Personally, myself, I'm going to be saving for Lolly Merlin, who is going to be a very good unit that I want to summon for, and obviously ReZero, since it is one of my favorite animes. I have to summon for them. And yeah, I mean, Merlin, she's probably gonna be a skip too for most people, because her banner is really bad unless they do buff her, like I did say. So if they do release it with the state that they gave it on JP, then I do recommend skipping, because it's just not worth. If you have enough damage, then yeah, go ahead. But most of us should be dried up unless you skip Assault Mode, which is what I did. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you lot are doing and all that good stuff. So yeah, I'm looking forward to your comments, and I guess thank you guys for watching, and peace.